Hey everybody, my name is Trevor Johnson. I am with OmniMark Consulting. I am currently doing a recommendation for La Finca Restaurant. It is a mom and pop shop down the street from me. I always like going there. Decided to help them out, see what I can do to provide some insight on my own end. To start out, we have a little study. The study was done back in 2020. Study said that 57% of consumers won't use a business that has a fewer than a 4-star review. I think this study really drills in the importance of having a high standard of business and making sure every customer is completely satisfied. Our consulting company started as a dream. A group of our friends, we all graduated from Cornell University with an MBA. We all decided that in a few years we'd come back together. We'd come back together to make this company. We all migrated out down to Georgia, and unfortunately, though, our friend Mark, who was also part of their group, he passed away during the peak of COVID. God, that's so long ago now, but we decided to name the company after him, OmniMark Consulting. That was the name that we decided to go with, just to remember our friend and what his dreams were. Our mission is to create and deliver high quality service to these restaurants, improve the culture and the service and the dining experience of these customers when they come into the restaurants. We honor every voice and we lead with care and drive the improvements in through that be innovations. My expertise personally, I'm an expert in the customer service side of things. So getting the servers and staff, all of them, making sure that they're providing customer service, making every customer smile when they leave the restaurant. Me personally, once I graduated with my MBA from Cornell University, I did go off to do my own thing. I've been with multiple consulting companies, providing information and recommendations to other restaurants to improve them overall, getting them more reviews, getting them better reviews, helping them provide excellent customer service to their customers. Like I said, generally my image of these customers or these restaurants, I want to help them improve their image via their customer service, making sure the restaurants clean themselves and providing in a clean and safe environment that a customer can eat and dine and have fun, not feel like they're too rushed to do anything, and just make sure that they feel happy with their experience. And I think this helps provide for my clients. It'll help liven up their restaurant atmosphere, and it prompts customers to leave a excellent review whenever they leave that restaurant. This also helps provide some insight on how I do business, and how I can help restaurants likewise prosper. The restaurant I chose to review was La Finca. That restaurant is, like I said, right down the street from me. I go there quite often myself. I do enjoy the food, but there is some things that we do need to work on to make sure that company really can provide that step forward in customer service side of things. They've been in business since 2015, and from what I've seen, their margaritas and their salsa seem to be a certified classic for them, and I think that honestly does speak pretty well for them. Their salsa. I've had another margaritas, but I had the salsa. The salsa is really good. I'd say some competition for them would be Lazy Donkey and On the Border. Those are all both mom and pop shops also in Carrollton that I feel like do take some of the business away. But overall, I think is the one that I think has the best chance to really get out there. So La Finca, some strengths of them. Their food is phenomenal. From most reviews that I reviewed, 98% of the people generally love their food. Like there's no problems. They have no problem with their food. Also, their prices are really good. They're phenomenal prices. Things are not dirt cheap, but it's for the current climate of things. Their prices are very fair, and they don't overprice for their food. So like some reviews that I have right here, this says, really great food, margaritas are the best. The chunky guacamole is absolutely delicious. Dined there many times over the years, and I've always had a great experience. And that really speaks volumes for the restaurant and how they keep their food fresh and keep customers coming back and back for more. Another strength for La Finca would be that the owners do like to reach out and really console their customers if something does happen, that they didn't like their food or some other problem happened. Like one review, a lady had came in for lunch. They're eating. They did have a booth near the door, so it does make sense what happened. It seemed like a fly flew into the building, and it did end up flying into their basket of chips. Due to that fact, though, because the owners did take off some of the meals on the ticket, they didn't make it completely free, which I understand they're running a business. They can't really remove everything, but they reduce the price greatly for them. And then once that review was put on, looks like the review was put on Google reviews, and I went on there and looked at what the lady said. Looks like the owners actually did respond and explain the situation and all that, and it seemed like the situation has been resolved from then. And I just feel like that's something that all restaurants should be doing to provide excellent customer service and make the customer feel like they're actually being heard, which also makes people want to come back. Some weaknesses, though, of La Finca. So, on top of that bug issue, there has been some other complaints of bug problems at La Finca. One customer did complain about they went to lunch with their daughter, and there was bugs on the walls. They're everywhere. They took off the cheese dip on their ticket, which is the thing they did to console them, which is good. But something that needs to be sanitized everywhere. Another weakness would be the slow wait times. Some customers saying that they had experienced slow wait times, and then subpar customer service in general from the servers on that service side of things, like their drinks not being refilled in a timely manner, or their chips not being refilled. In general, customer service seems to be where La Finca does kind of fall off, and that's mostly in the service part of it. Customers saying that the service was not good, subpar, like I said, but the food was great. Like, it seems like that's to be a trend with La Finca, that the food is good, but the service is not. And that's something that they need to work on to make sure they can provide, like I said, excellent customer service to every customer. I think understanding your customer and how they experience your restaurant is crucial. Improving the image and quality of your service, the reviews, the good and the bad, provide insight into how the customer, how the employees are actually operating the service and how to improve. Currently, La Finca is doing pretty well for themselves compared to their competition. Right now, Lazy Donkey is sitting at a 4.2 star review overall, while La Finca is sitting at a 4.5 overall. But now I want to go into some recommendations on to how to help La Finca provide a better customer service and a better image overall to their customers. First opportunity that I could believe that La Finca could do to help their image is make sure everything's clean. Provide excellent clean, surfaces are wiped down, no sticky surfaces, nothing that really will attract bugs. I mean, there's no way you can really get rid of bugs. I mean, bugs are going to be everywhere. You just got to do your best to minimize them and provide, like I said, an excellent and clean service to all your customers, so that everybody's happy when they leave the restaurant and they don't feel like they're having to wipe down the tables when they get in, anything like that. And we just need to improve the customer reach out. For the owners, just going on to the sites, Yelp, travel.com, anything like that can just kind of really look down, see what's going on, see what these people are saying, and give some feedback to these reviews so that they feel like they're heard. I mean, that seems like a big thing that customers want to do. They want to be heard. And especially when people take their time to make a review on a restaurant that's thorough, they want to be responded to and kind of get their feedback out there so they can see some changes in the restaurant and improvements overall. Some threats to La Finca's business, really, like I said, customer service. If the customer's not satisfied, there's no reason for them to come back. So making sure that the customer is always satisfied when they go to your restaurant is key and is crucial. Because the food is great and the service is bad, some people will come back. I mean, I understand. You do takeout, it's fine. Don't really have to worry about it. The food's always going to be good. But if you have people who want to come in to dine in and their food's taking forever or the server is not attentive enough, it does provide a bad look on your end. The last couple threats that I think that La Finca has is really keeping the restaurant clean and making sure that bugs are, properly sprayed for, and make sure that they are doing what they can to keep bugs, like the population of bugs, down. And two, making sure that they have that fast and excellent service. Having their servers make sure they're going to all tables, make sure they're refilling drinks, make sure they're taking chips and refilling them, make sure that everyone's happy when they walk out that door. Because if they're not happy when they walk out the door, there's no reason for them to come back. Like I said, there's so many other restaurants down the street they can go to. But I think if we provide a remembering experience to all of our customers, it really does make a world of a difference for them, just to make sure that they can feel like they are wanted and feel like they can just come back anytime and that they're back home and they're having a home cooked meal. All right, and I am going to provide a SWOT. SWOT does stand for a strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. It's a chart that will be excellent to keep up for La Finca's servers and the back end, just to make sure that everyone knows what expectations are and how to provide the excellent customer service to these customers, and know what they need to work on, their weaknesses, and the strengths, to see how they are doing compared to other restaurants. Like I said, the food at La Finca is great. Just really need to crunch down on that customer service side of things and make sure every customer has a smile on their face when they leave. But in conclusion, maintaining the image in your customer's eye is key. Making sure all customers leave with a smile on their face and a full stomach is the pride and joy of being a restaurant, and really providing that customer service to them, making sure that everyone's happy when they leave the restaurant. And I believe that will strengthen the bond with the customers from La Finca to really provide that excellent customer service, and making people happy, whether that be make sure that the drinks are filled or make sure their chips are filled. They have any issues, those voice to the management, anything like that, will really help the image of La Finca grow. It has been a personal joy of me to help out this restaurant, to provide them some feedback, help them grow, help them in any way, shape, or form get that business that they deserve. Because like I said, their food is fantastic. I enjoy going there, and I mean, I wouldn't want to see anything happen to the company, to be honest, in my personal opinion. But for some basic contact information, if y'all want to reach out to us, we can email us at info@onthemark.com, or my personal email at trevor.johnson@onthemark.com. Our phone number is 770-812-1234. We also do have a t-shirt coming out. It comes out in all sizes, and we provide it to our customers who portrays our image of that we do want to provide over at On The Mark Consulting. And that's that we hit the mark every time. We always hit the mark. That's the goal of our company, and that will always be the goal of our company. And we are available Monday through Friday for calls. I can take emails any time of the day, but I do require a 24-hour window to respond. But thank you, and please reach out if you need any problems, and we can help you all out. Thank you.